President touts one-card system. Guyana and Suriname discuss quarantine bridge. And Ghana to close more money laundering loopholes. I am Enrico Bolford, and this is Uncut News. Do you see news happening? Send us a tip on WhatsApp at 592-659-615. The president has announced plans to develop a one-card system that will allow individuals to store all their financial, health, and personal information on a single electronic card. This system will be developed in partnership with the United Arab Emirates and international companies to improve transparency, reduce costs, and advance the government's current architecture. The president also discussed other technology-driven developments, including telemedicine programs, drone technology, and the introduction of coding into the education system to prepare the workforce for tech-driven jobs. Although I won't lie, that concept actually scares me profoundly. Speaking of drone technology, the president also highlighted the potential of drone technology to revolutionize healthcare in the nation, particularly in remote areas with limited access to medical facilities. Drones can be used to deliver essential medicines, vaccines, and other blood products, as well as collect medical samples for testing. The focus on drone technology is part of Ghana's wider drive to create a more tech-driven workforce and economy in hopes of positioning the nation as a platform and prime destination for ICT services and businesses from around the world. In other health-related news, the Health Ministry is addressing loopholes that led to the wastage of $11 billion worth of drugs and medical supplies, as well as the dumping of $1.1 billion in expired medication. The Permanent Secretary of the Health Ministry, Malcolm Watkins, revealed that when he took over in 2020, the system was broken, and that work had to be done to make it sustainable. The ministry now has established 5 active layers of checks and balances when drugs are being procured to cut down on errors that were once prevalent. However, Watkins cautioned that the supply chain for drugs is complex and that human error can be reduced but not completely eliminated. Very true. A private-public partnership in Ghana is on track to harvest 1,200 tons of soybean in late March or early April. The crop, which is being cultivated by a consortium of investors, will be used exclusively for livestock feed. The government has invested over $1.2 billion in infrastructure development in the area, including constructing roads and a drying and storage facility for corn and soybean. The aim is to not only achieve self-sufficiency, but also establish the nation as a net exporter of soybean. Although that would be pretty interesting, seeing as Brazil has cornered the market on that, but oh well. Teleperformance has announced plans to expand its operations in Ghana with the goal of hiring up to 5,000 people. The company's CEO for the Middle Americas region, Andres Benal, stated that the company's first location in Ghana already accommodates 1,500 employees, and the company plans to grow that to 2,500 in the near future, especially with the soon opening of their new location. The expansion will include a new location in Georgetown, as well as plans to deploy and grow in other sectors such as Berbice and Linden. The governments of Guyana and Suriname are moving forward with the Quarantine River Bridge project, which will be built via a design, build, finance, operate, maintain model and a public-private partnership arrangement. The high-span bridge will run approximately 3.1 kilometers, connecting Molson Creek in Guyana to South Drain in Suriname, with a landing on Long Island in the Quarantine River, where a commercial hub and tourist destination will be established.
Hey, I'm interrupting this program to let you know that not all truck parts are created equal. Some does work hard without any problems for a long time, while others does make your truck broke down quick and got you running your pockets again. Get genuine high-quality parts from Powered Automotive Truck Spares and Engine Parts and extend the life of your repair. They're the authorized dealer in Guyana for Hammer USA products like brake valves, clutch discs, universal bearings, and other. Visit them at 1161 EE Eccles or call them on 697-0171. Powered Automotive, the #1 truck and engine parts store in Guyana. If you didn't know, well, now you know.
And starting next week, Powered Automotive is having a major sale for Pagua. Check it out from March 6th to the 11th for this amazing deal. Now it's time to tell you about the best price car of the week. Currently on sale is 2020 Toyota Raze. It's almost brand new, and it comes with Toyota Safety Sense, Bluetooth, mud rims, new tires, TV, CD, LED lighting, fog lamps, back camera, and much, much more. Back out for $6 million. Or pay as low as $1.2 million down with around $116,000 monthly for 5 years, and it is yours. Call or WhatsApp 662-0844 for more info. Visit the showrooms at Lot 171 Pinot Street, Queenstown, or Lot 2 Lamar Street, and tell them you can send you for this sweet deal. Tired of waiting on hold, tracking down a delivery driver, or carrying cash for your food orders? GT Eat is here to make your life easier. Guyana's first cashless food ordering and delivery app. Choose from Georgetown's top restaurants, pay securely with your card, and get your food delivered right to your doorstep. With the convenience of being able to order from your phone and the added feature of tracking your order, GT Eats is the ultimate solution for all your food needs. Download the app on Apple and Android stores and start ordering the easy way today. A newborn baby was found abandoned at a canal in Mycone, Region 5, but authorities have located the mother, who is a teenager. The baby was found in good health and is currently under observation at the Mycone Public Hospital. The Child Care and Protection Agency has been contacted as investigations continue. 2 men have died following a motorcycle accident in Corriverton, Berbice. The motorcycle collided with a motor car, resulting in injuries to the riders who were not wearing helmets. The driver of the motor car is currently in police custody. A Georgetown businessman has been found guilty of inflicting grievous bodily harm on his daughter, as well as threatening to shoot her. Devanand Singh, who was captured in a viral video kicking and punching his daughter, was also ordered to stay 1,000 feet away from her and give her all of her belongings. Sentencing has been deferred to March the 23rd following a request for a probation report to be prepared on him. Now let's see if he'll even spend one day in jail. American Airlines has apologized to the Prime Ministers of Trinidad and St. Vincent for the treatment they received during check-in for a departure flight from Guyana a couple weeks ago following the International Energy Conference. The airline requested that the Prime Ministers leave the VIP area and present themselves to the regular check-in counter, despite the Guyana government's request for courtesies to be extended to them. American Airlines apologized for the situation and pledged to improve the quality of service offered. Although I doubt anything's going to change. Sorry, just being honest. Anyway, the Regional Executive Officer of Region 4, Donald Gajraj, has been removed from his position after a no-confidence motion was passed against him by the APNU AFC Council members. The motion cited Gajraj's refusal to implement directives and motions passed by the Regional Democratic Council, as well as his failure to submit financial statements. The Region 4 chairman had earlier accused Gajraj of awarding contracts without the knowledge of the council and not providing crucial information to the Works Committee about contractors being awarded multi-million-dollar contracts in the region. However, it should be noted that this no-confidence motion was passed against him just days after this embarrassing display during the Republic Day festivities. Now for today's oil update. A report on Guyana's second money laundering terrorist financing national risk assessment highlights a loophole in the nation's oil laws that allows money laundering convicts to obtain oil licenses without disclosing their convictions. The report notes that the oil and gas industry is vulnerable to corrupt actors and that Guyana's oil laws are outdated and weak, offering several loopholes for abuse, especially for money launderers. While the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission has a compliant regulatory program, the report states that the existing legislative framework for the oil and gas sector is deficient in preventing money laundering and terrorist financing risk.
You can multiply your cash by selling Digicel Top-Up. This is a legit way you can earn some extra money at your business or to supplement your current hustle. Become a top-up vendor quick and easy by linking with Cellular Plus. Call them on telephone number 685-3109 for more info. Robbery season might be over, but the streets are still mean. That's why you need to get security for your home or business with Sheriff Security. Sheriff Security has well-trained guards, armed and unarmed patrol, Marine Patrol, K-9 services. They speed even got drones. Why? Because your security is their highest priority. You've seen the rest. Now hire the best. Hire Sheriff Security Service today.
Now for our Uncut News Views Poll Question of the Day. Every day we pose a question about current events in Guyana, the region, the diaspora, and how you fear it least was. Last night I asked, what sector should we seek Mexico's assistance in? But before we get to that, I'm proud to announce our latest addition to the Noble Army, Richard Singh, who is supporting us at the reporter level, the highest level of monthly support we've received so far. So thank you, Richard Singh. And also, a special thank you to David Griffith, Dion Nascimento, Project Zero, and Dimitri V. I appreciate you all. And if you're watching at home and you'd like to support our movement, just hit the link in the video description. Dimitri V says fostering ties with Mexico is going to help the illegal drug trade tremendously. No longer will our pushers get caught on the plane to the States. Aha! But real talk, I think Mexico can help with agriculture tremendously. They have many facilities that are used for strawberry production. Indeed. Among others, especially avocados. Maybe that'd be a good industry for us to go into. Now for tonight's question. How do you feel about the President's One Card initiative? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Or will it probably create more issues than it solves? If you ask me, I think it's a little of all three. But I want to hear from you. So, think about that question. Tell us in the comments below. If your response is good enough, we just might feature it in our next episode. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight, and check us out tomorrow for another. Until then, I'm Rico Bullfoot saying, good night, folks.